And the testing ground, the final test, in fact. Ooh, I'm gonna single out one player here, Connor, and it's not a negative light. It's Heavy God. What we've seen from him on Dust 2, if you played at that peak, that might be what's needed to actually put a dent in the record that Vitality have on this map.
Pistol's looking good, but Sunpius down. A lot of talk this week about the riflers at G2. Sunpius showed us yesterday that he was going to step it up a notch. And that, to me, was an unexpected scene.
Yeah, when you do the math, man, and you want to match up these players to each other, it doesn't add up. You can't match up Sunpius to ZywOo or almost anybody here, you know? But it's going to go beyond the math based on what we've seen from G2 so far. They're peaking. So now it's a 3-on-3 situation. Quiet crawl up. Mobs on the cross.
Jumping player, tapped out of it.
Shut down.
3 clean USP kills once they full commit to A. You have to kind of rumble. Sunpius can't get him out of this spot just yet.
It's about that moment.
You're banking Apex with the scout, can find some damage.
Great timing is insane.
Sprays a little messy. Sunpius dies mid. Mattis gets the kill fast enough to come back, and the trade's not immediate. His window peak delayed. He opts not to go into this. Pressure's on Vitality. Because he just gives them that time to cross, Mattis comes through with even further damage, and Apex's upgrade to the AK is good. Into the site.
He has a flash, but he's not using it.
Fire on their feet, flushes rocks into the open. He stands his ground. It's 22 health in 7 seconds. Mobs with an early chance to clutch. Great cover from Apex.
Ooh, out in the open, went for the peak. Mobs, if he took that down, it possibly could have been 2.
Right, the moment that AK in front of him hits the ground, he picks it up just as fast. G2, strong economy, affords Sunpius this op. Early angle, unexpected. Flamesy the victim.
That's kind of crazy they peeked that. They knew that the Xbox smoke was there.
Players top mid could have had eyes on it. You know, if anything, maybe Flamesy's thinking he signs up to a rifle duel, but Sunpius running the risk with that sniper between the smokes.
He should know better for sure. Long take coming.
Mobs to be challenged, regains vision only momentarily. It blinds both sides. The spray gets away, but the trade could be here from Hunter. He jumps the gun, sees the seconds in the backdrop. He knows he's got damage in, but Mezzy survives on 3. Him and Rops need to take this A site, but the problem for Mezzy is he's the guy that's got to bring the bomb with low health on a dangerous cross.
Rops coming at this real slow, but the CTs are also approaching carefully.
They just jiggle on this angle. No full commitment yet from G2 to try to wrap around. Gap on that. Mezzy did not make this easy on himself.
And they're trying to maintain vision. They're trying to play this balance with their ammo and poke through this smoke.
Off the flash he'll go. Frag grenade. There's also another nade down on the bottom of ramp. We'll see if that matters. Bomb denial? No. Opposite side of the boxes. Off angle. Was that nade?
It missed.
Mezzy, little health here. If he wants to set up Rops, the most likely way for Rops to win this, bring somebody down with you, Mezzy. And as that retake also starts to move in behind them, they look to get active. This is the 2 pieces of Vitality playing off Mezzy's contact while CTs get closer. Fantastic coverage. And then almost punishing that jump. 3 health, not going to be enough. We get Mattis onto the bomb site, and we get G2 right back to winning ways.
We need to talk about Mattis' playoff form already.
Since then, G2, you know, you've almost kind of established yourself. You branded yourself on Vitality out of the gate. They come in through tunnels. Awkward fight. 99. Rops is lucky to be alive at the moment. What more can he do with minimal health?
Yeah, looks like there it is. Worst start
to a map this year.
You see 0-6 on some players, you go, it's a Wednesday. For ZywOo, this just doesn't happen.
Here we have Hunter pressed in. Flash comes through. Flamesy doesn't get his kills. ZywOo's wallbang missed. Then Sunpius on his ankle. And remember, out there is that 1 health Rops. And where there's violence, Mattis answers the call. Him and Mobs get aggressive off the catwalk. I love that G2 decide in the middle of this round, it is our time to take an initiative. Now, presence shown up towards that catwalk. Bomb possession on 10 seconds. This round's gonna fizzle out.
They can't get that bomb in plant. It's over.
You may have ZywOo hitting headshots on and off. 2 kills onto the board.
These are exit frags.
Slow start has ended. However, the score is still domination to G2's favor.
You know what? I don't know. ZywOo didn't trade that duel inside of middle last round. That was weird.
Blind as a bat. Malm's disengaging at the cost of his in-game leader's life. Hunter happy to die for the cause. There's a follow-through here for Vitality because they just don't have anything else. So they'll take over position inside of Pit, but with this sea of smoke grenades in front of them, a bit of it their own, some of it their opponents. Apex is the one to take to the tip of this spear. 4 players strong on long. And full cat control plus mid for G2. That's going to free up Sunpius to get back into this.
Flash is coming.
Oh, they hold off on that edge of the smoke. Sunpius hits his.
Nice find.
Up to an 8-3 start.
And it makes it a 3v3.
This is just a bonus win condition for G2 at this rate.
That slows it down.
ZywOo goes back onto the angle, but at that point, Heavy God's already beyond. And so another man advantage here for G2. What could just be another CT round win queued up, unless Apex and Flamesy find a chance to leave their mark, but it's just not happening. Heavy God over towards Long, wins his duel. Mattis with his head down, barely takes damage. This is a stomping of Vitality.
They're not staying connected. There was no communication to do something interesting there. Imagine if it's to G2.
Imagine if it's a total blowout, because that's the territory we're getting into. We need some kind of inspirational moment from a Vitality member, but instead Mezzy's just giving his head over to Sunpius, who continues to tap into the form he ended the semifinals with. Here comes Robs though, lurking out through that tunnel smoke. Plat player's just been spotted. Mattis doesn't think he's been found.
He got him!
He holds his ground. Unbelievable! Flamesy in through the windows, the only thing that they still have to bang on. Even that falters.
No, Mattis. Man, Mattis, this is amazing.
Don't let him get close. Don't give that Deagle an angle. If there is another scout, which is what killed Heavy God behind this box last time, it won't find him.
He's gonna blow this open. Oh, that's perfect.
Exposes 3. Pops 2. Mattis, chance to shine denied. Flamesy trying to be the guy to make that difference. Opens the door for Apex to get that bomb into the depths of sight. And he picks up the 1 AK. The solo rifle that Vitality come into this round with is in the hands of their leader.
He could have gone to get the gun at Carr. I guess he thought it was dangerous in case they were holding that side. Can they push together?
Apex setting up. No nades to really make this awkward for G2. All 3 members playing with that utility, not to mention Sunpius' flashbangs starting to come over the wall. Apex sees that as his chance to swing, and then he drops the dual Berettas. Can G2 do anything wrong?
But they're the team that wins some of these rounds.
Not tonight, they're not. Not yet, anyways. 2 rounds left to play. They're gonna find a vacant B site. They just come running in off the flash. Heavy God is simply winning duels versus every
He can play outside the site, inside the site, or pushing.
Tries to come back in with the wild spray down. Offer exposed on the cross. You're gonna know Mezzy's sitting at the top of mid, and he also goes down with nothing. Every single individual of this G2 squad refuses to falter at the hands of Vitality. Finally, something comes through in round 11. ZywOo's double kill out through the tip of that windowsill. And with damage done onto Mattis, it's better late than never for ZywOo to step forward as the hero Vitality need. And they needed one 5 rounds ago. Apex gets burned into it, and ZywOo, it's all or nothing. Here or never. As he eats that flash, they'll come barreling towards his sight. Back's turned, and that is 4 frags deep for ZywOo. Oh, it's the ace! It's all 5, and the hero steps forward.
That's ZywOo, baby, stacking bodies higher than a rifle tower. His second round and his first with impact. His second round with kills at all. He's on 7 with this ace. Woo! Look alive.
It comes late, but a third round here could be that small sigh of relief. Sunpius, missed shot. Haven't seen that all too often. You are giving that little bit of room over to Vitality for them to finish on a high note. Let them think that they can win this, and you'll have problems.
He's staying.
Shut them down, and then they've got problems again themselves. So now Apex over towards Long into pit with bomb, and Rops trying to get tricky.
Mattis floating here, no flash behind him. Apex has a chance. Oh, I think he got spotted.
They find it. So yet again, across the board, Malbs, Hunter, Mattis thrive. Double digits, G2, something only one team has done versus Vitality in 3 months, and they do it in a single half. Trying to tap into that to close this one swiftly, move us over to Mirage, another map that we think G2 can win. Robs gets spotted, has to eject. Looking to evacuate, he sticks around a second, and that's gonna afford them a chance to chase.
Okay.
But who's chasing who? Robs locks into the corner. If they don't clear this, he could grab a second, but they are cautious.
Wow.
They're not gonna fall for his little games.
That's crazy cautious. And I mean, it would have been nice to join that up with a B push, especially since Robs got there, but they didn't really try that.
Heavy God found walking out Long, him versus ZywOo, and he loses. A set of helping hands in Flamesy helps out. Apex trying to draw them maybe towards B. We've got 2 duos anchoring each bomb site. It's a man advantage for G2 wherever they decide to hit.
Yeah, low numbers doesn't scare them. Vitality have to stay alert.
No kit on Vitality. Retake could be made tough. They'll smoke off the rotate by blocking CT spawn. ZywOo gets popped instantly.
Oh boy.
Flamesy, he was spotted.
Mattis.
No way, Mattis.
14 and 4. 14 and 4 versus Vitality in this grand finals.
And that smoke ends up being perfectly placed. Slows Apex down, lets Sunpius comfortably shift his weight over towards Long, where he is going to find contact versus a stomping Mezzi. He knows half of it's coming, and as Mezzi is forced to clear those deep corners, he's dropped. Mattis steps forward again on a big stage where we didn't even know if he belonged.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, we've seen this story before. A team gets here and then they fail. You know, they don't look like themselves at all. That's definitely something that could have happened right now, and we just had to see. But based on the other games, did we ever see a moment where Vitality got close to closing, G2 got close to closing a map and then took a long time to do it? No. Did we have anything except for everybody improving every single day so far? No. The struggle that Furia had, a lot more.
Mezzi trying to get into the tunnel play. Finds a headshot, but you can't put Mattis to bed. This grand finals starts with a bang, but it's a very lopsided bang and a whimper on the other end. Apex trying to keep them on their toes towards the mid doors, but if they come barreling at him, he is toast. And here they are, stopping Furia yesterday, showing that maybe they aren't the dark horse we thought they were when G2 decide to step it up a notch.
A little awkward.
This year's #1 on their knees. Flamesy catching, good timing, but still traded out. And man advantages have been moot throughout this first map. So why would this 3v3 be different? Just because it's Hunter low health? 20 seconds for them to try to finalize. Apex coming to life.
Ow. And
Sunpai is concerned about the flank. Has too many targets ahead. There it is. A third, a lifeline, but way too late.
Yeah, it's a gift. It's a little one bad smoke. That'll do it. They punished it perfectly.
Is this A-site gonna be ready? Is this M4 in ZywOo's hands enough? On top of Apex goes Malbs. He'll get dropped then and there. ZywOo's rifle getting away
all the
from him
molly
as he
damage.
burns up. And while Flamesy's got this angle towards Long,
They're
that's
not
a
clearing him.
long-range MP9. Sunpius kills the additional site player. There are back.
They're doing this on a force.
There's damage coming up through this smoke. Look at the health that remains here for G2. They see that as an invitation. Oh, it gets away from Mattis. He still recovers with at least the one, and that's gonna take all the attention of Mezzy, not to mention most his health. Oh, that bomb is ticking. Flamesy on cleanup duty, kills what was little left of Hunter. 13 health from Heavy God. He's been lights out. And with the smoke down in front of him, a desperate move here from Mezzy, jumping around haphazardly. He's got the kid.